Hey Robert, what's going on?
I'm fine.
Just moving to take a break?
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll be in Dar es Salaam at around 8 p.m.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
You're coming from Nairobi?
Yeah, I'm coming from Nairobi all the way to Durban, but the caravan began on the 7th. Yeah, people traveled to Bujumbura in Burundi. They arrived there on Tuesday in the evening. Then the caravan began on Wednesday. Yeah, all the way to Uganda, and then all the way to Nairobi. Now we're heading to Dar es Salaam, there to Malawi. From Malawi, we go to Zambia, then all the way to Durban.
Yeah. Have you ever been there before?
I've not been there before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you come to join this group?
Okay, being an environmental scientist and having the figure of environmental issues and also the climate change issues that are affecting the country and the Africa in general, we would like to present the African voices in Durban, and we want to be part of that negotiation. We have been given a road deal before, and that's why we decided to have this caravan of hope to present our views on the climate change issues in Durban. Yeah.
What are your views?
My views is that we should have climate justice. The issues like the Kyoto Protocol, most of these developed countries should be signatories to these protocols, and also they should pay for the pollutions that they have emitted to the environment. And we still want to make sure that as we continue mitigating the effects of climate change and also adapting, we also want the developed countries, that is the next one country, to be part of this process. Yeah.
So do you have hope for the conference in Durban?
Actually, we have a lot of hope, and we wish as we continue to mobilize the African countries and with the country. Actually, we have been collecting petitions, representing the people on the ground, and we hope this it will move these people, the developed countries, to have an ear for us. They listen to us, we present our views, they put the issues on the table, and finally we come up with the final decision. And I hope to be good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll go back to Nairobi with the caravan?
Yeah, we'll go back to Nairobi with the same caravan. Yeah.
And then what kind of work will you do there in Nairobi? Will you continue working on these issues there?
In Nairobi, I work with Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, and eventually the climate change issues are this is actually the work that we are doing. We are uniting the voices of the African countries to make sure that they are heard in this negotiation related to climate change issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy your work?
I enjoy it very much. Environment is me, and without it, there's no life. I love it.
Yeah. That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Okay, what I would like to add, maybe I'd like to encourage the African countries and the people on the ground to be part of this process, and us maybe who are participating in this negotiation, we should engage the people in the community and disseminate the information about climate change in a language that is understandable to them, and make them understand the issues of climate change, their effects, what's at stake, what they can do to mitigate the issues of climate change, and how they can adapt to this, because it's a menace as we talk at the moment.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you all been doing some of that already?
Yeah, actually I've been doing a project on Miti Shuleni, which means trees in schools. We have been mobilizing children in the schools in tree planting exercises. We've also been doing adaptation mechanism to climate change issues, whereby in the vulnerable communities we have engaged the farmers in planting the drought-resistant crops. Some of these areas are arid and semi-arid areas, and therefore they can produce much. So what we shall do, we go and do capacity building on how to do water harvesting, on how to plant these drought-resistant crops, and we have seen some of them now they have achieved food security. Yeah.
Awesome. Have you worked at all in the slums?
Yeah, actually, in the slums, what we've been doing disaster risk reduction, and also we have been doing climate adaptation and mitigation programs. That is, we try to capacity build to how they can adapt to the changing climate. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add?
Anything else? The environment belongs to us. Let us protect it. It's life and we can only live without it. Yeah.
How did you get involved in this work?
In this work.
Yeah, with Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance and environmental issues.
In the Pan-African Climate Change.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was in the university, I became a volunteer with them. Through the Kenya Climate Change Working Group, I've been working with them. We've been doing the climate change bill process, whereby we have been mobilizing the communities on the ground. Yeah, capacity building on issues on the climate change, coming up with the draft of the climate change bill, whereby we have been collecting ideas directly from the ground on maybe what these people on the ground want to be included in that particular climate change bill, so that you can touch them. Yeah, we have been in several parts of the country. Majorly, it's like we have accomplished all the counties in the country. Majorly try to get the ideas and the views of the people on the ground about the climate change issues, what we should include in the climate change bill. And the climate change bill has gone to the draft process. It has now been presented to the parliament. It has been tabled with the parliament, ready to be passed as a bill. Yeah, that's where I began engaging myself with the Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance.
That's really awesome. Yeah. Anything else?
Anything else? Let us be part of this process. Let us be part of this process. Yeah.
Thanks so much.